Fire podcast. My name is Kim. Today it is the Wednesday the 10th of December. So I'm going to show some of my finishes. I have one that I did finish and I'm going to rip it out because I don't like it, which I'll show first. So I was doing the sofa shawl and I used some Aran weight. I don't like it in Aran weight and I won't wear it. I've tried to wear it and it's just too heavy, and so I am ripping it out. So I'm going to use my wool winder and then I'll skin it up and I'll rewash it. And I'll use this for my grandson. It'll be fine. But I knew I wouldn't wear it. When I'd done it, I was like, it's too heavy. I'd like to do another one in maybe fingering weight. I don't know if I'd tried DK weight. I have some sport weight. That might work. But this is too big, too heavy. So I'm going to shove it down there out of the way. So I'm going to do finishes first, and then I'll not share my advent because I'm waiting for a parcel. And then when that comes, I'll do an unboxing of my advent and show what I've done. But I have quite a few finishes. 2 of them are Christmas presents. No, 3 of them are Christmas presents. Right, I'll do my test knits first. One of them I can't name. I will try and put the name up because I can't pronounce it. But this one is this is by Sandra, who I tested it for. This is the brownie cardigan. And this one will go away for said baby whenever. And I used some Stylecraft Special DK in, I think it's walnut. I can't remember what this one is. I know the lighter colour is a mixed one. It's got like bits in it, so you can see like little bits. And the other 2, I can't remember what they are, but it's all Stylecraft Special DK. I do know what the main colour is. Yeah, so I did it's about like the 3-month size. My husband goes, oh, that'll fit grandson. It won't because it's not long enough. It's not long enough in the body. So that's the first one. The hat is a pixie hat, but it's got a proper name. I can't pronounce it. So that was my second one. This is Stylecraft Special DK as well in, I can't remember what colourway it is. If I've got the page on my Ravelry, I'll link it because I need to remember to actually put these on. Okay, 2 of them are Christmas presents. I'm not saying who they're for, but they're for family. I made a long scarf, very long. I held it twice. It is Drops Lima in the almond colourway. So it's very, very long, like really long. It's very chunky. So it'll work for who it is made for. And it is I don't think it's a pattern. I think I cast on something like 40. I think it's like 40 stitches, and it's brioche. So if you don't like doing brioche, if you do what's the other one? Oh, and I have forgotten something as well. It's where you pick up the stitch from the row below. I can't think what it's called. And that's what I'm doing in my cardigan, which I haven't brought down. I might have to go and get it. So, but yes, this is a brioche scarf for one Christmas present, and to go with that, I had some left over. And this is the Tin Can Knits basic beanie. I altered it slightly because it comes to like a tip, which I don't like. So I took off one round and then just finished it off. So I did the extra large size and this is DK weight. So it's just holding the yarn strand once in Drops Lima in the almond colourway. So it fits me. It's too big on me. It's ideal for a man's head. He's got quite a large man's head. So yeah. So that is the first one. Right, the other one, oh, let me grab my tablet here, because they've got a name. Hold on. This was a test knit. These are for my daughter. She knows about these. These are her Christmas presents, but she knows, because I did these, the first one when I was in Cyprus. She tried it on. They are done on a 2.25 mil. I think I used wooden needles because they were what I had with me. Now, do we have what they are called? These are the Velvet Ripple Socks by, who are they by? By Penny Baker. I made them a bit shorter in the leg because I only had so much yarn. And she didn't want them too long anyway. I made them a bit shorter, and I did the 60, I think it's 60 stitches. How many stitches did we do before we cast on? Yes, so I did 60 stitches. And the yarn is West Yorkshire Spinners in Bubblegum. And then this one is, I think it's Starcraft Head Over Heels. And I think it's one of their Walking in Nature yarns. But it was like, this is scrap yarn that I had left over. So they are done. And I don't like doing this heel. The heel was I have Partridge. It's not my favourite heel, but it's fine. Okay, so that was that one. My other Christmas present, now I don't know what yarn this is because there's no ball band. And it was what I had left. So I did the Tin Can Knits Basic Beanie in the DK waist. This is in the medium adult. Yes, so this will fit me. I tried it on. So yeah, so that was the hat. That only took about maybe a day to do. Didn't take very long. And that's 1 by 1 rib. The other one, this one is 2 by 2 rib. The other one I've done, as you can't show, I did a baby one, and that was done in 2 by 2 rib. But I haven't got, that's gone to a home. So the fingerless mitts, I made them slightly longer. She's got a slightly longer hand. They are by, now who are they by? I will put the name up here because I can't pronounce her last name and I don't want to balls it up. So I made them slightly longer because she's got slightly longer hands than me. And I did the second size. They were done on a 3.5 mil needles. I did them I did a magic loop, yeah. And so it's quite, I do like the fact it's got a longer cuff. So when it's on, they come down quite low. And then I did 2 rounds of garter stitch on the thumb. But like I said, they just need to be slightly longer. So they are done. I need to wrap these today. And then the last thing I did, I'm hoping I have it on my I'm using my Knit Companion, so that's why I'm looking down. I did the I can't think what this one is called. Hopefully it's on my Ravelry because I haven't saved the page. And I have a little tiny bit left, so I've got rid of the rest of this yarn, which is what I needed to do, was get rid of it all. So I did I can't remember if this is a free pattern. What did you do, Kim? I think this is the Timberline cowl. Yes, it is. This is the Timberline cowl by Pel Soho. And it's in DK weight. And I like the fact you can actually have it long, or if you wanted to, you can fold it in half. And I did it folded in half and it works really well. Take my glasses off so I can show. Yeah. So if you have it in half, it's quite nice. So I thought this would be nice underneath her coat, which is sound about. This is for a friend. So I was quite pleased with that. So that used, like, I had a little tiny bit left and I wouldn't have got any more out. So it says like 1 by 1 rib and then garter stitch, and it's done in the round. That didn't take long to make. So that is everything I've knitted on. My Christmas socks, they're in this bag at the moment. I have another bag that I picked up. I was on Temu and I'd seen a bag, and I'm not going to share the pattern because I haven't done any of it. And I picked up this one and I was like, so the only thing I did was this. It had a strap that goes on your shoulder. I took it off because I didn't like it, and I added a zip. So I added a zip. So, and this one I would travel with because I normally travel with this one, but I'm going to be traveling, but it's got no zip on it, which can be annoying. But so I wanted one I can put a zip on. So if I travel, go anywhere, I take this. And it means I can go into a hold all bag, whatever. So yeah, so like this bag has my secret knitting and my husband's inside anyway, thankfully. He's living in this bag. These are my husband's socks. I have nearly finished the first one. Got maybe about 2 inches to do on the first one. The main colour is some pink hole zigzag in the Christmas colourway. And then some drops Nord in red. Oh, what's it coming out a bit? It's not as orangey. It's not bright red, but it's quite a warm red. And then I made some cozies. I could only make one because it's the only fabric I've got. So I made another one in a slightly different Christmas fabric. So I have done that much. I do need to put my markers in. So from yesterday I did from there to there yesterday. I finished off the heel flap and gusset. So I have my sock ruler. I've done just coming on 7 1/4 inches, so I've got about that much more left to do. So yes, I love this sock ruler. This one was it was from Simply Knitting magazine. Great, and I use it all the time. I have another one, but it's not long enough. So that is the first one. I'll put that one back in there. And then whatever yarn I've got left, I'm going to make some sock coasters with it. The second one I have started. I've done them. So the other yarn cozy is that one. So I've done that much. I've started it. So that one's quite, I wanted to get them started. So these ones are my Knit Pro Novas. The other ones are my Chagus. And like I said, whatever I've got left, they'll go into my blanket. And also, I want to make some yarn cozies. So I'll have a Christmas set. I need to actually start remembering to do that. Make some yarn cozies when I finish some socks. that's my socks. My other one I've been working on is my, now I need to remember what it's called. Sister Bennett shawl by, who's it by? Who is the Sister Bennett shawl by? Where are you? Brownie Bag. Okay, open up, please. Oh, by Lindsay Fowler. So my yarns are some Yarn Smith merino sock, and this one is the berry cheesecake. So I've separated the yarns up because I said because one of them is more variegated than the other one. This is going to be for the third part. So I've finished, and then I have the kids silk mohair from Yarn Smith as well. That is for the next part. And I'm using 4mm needles. I think it's 4 mils. Yeah, US 6 4 mils. And I've got it in the started bit. It's fine. Okay, let me just put them back to the beginning. Without dropping a stitch. So these have been my evening ones to work on. It wasn't very well last night, so I didn't work on my new didn't do any crochet last night. Okay, so we've done that much. I have started the plain section. So this section here is stocking stitch, and it's going into the garter stitch. As you can hear my terrapin, I'm sorry. Yeah, so I started that, and I do like how it's coming out now. It's more uniform. Instead of the other one where it was like just kept pooling and changing colours, which was driving me up the wall. It's very soft. It's really nice to knit with. And I'm doing the other two alternate rows with the other part of the colour. Okay. My big one, it's actually a Christmas present, but it's I am doing the Imagination short quilt, but it's based on Anna Green Gables, so I'm calling it my Green Gables quilt, and it is by, who is it by? So make sure you get you the right person. Oh, it's from Mina Makes. So I'll put a picture up here of what it will look like. I'll put the black and white version up because there's an advent for it. I'm not doing the advent. It's living in this bag because it is quite big. It's a lot of yarn. Actually, do I have a picture of it here? No, that's not the picture. My background colour is some drops saffron in off-white. I have 9 of these, and it is nice, even though it is 100% cotton. It is nice to, it's lovely to crochet with. It's a slightly bit splitty, which can be a bit annoying, but it's fine. My other colours are, it's easier to tell you the colours. So, colour, I have 12 colours. My first colour is red clay, which is number 59. some blush. This is my second colour because I'm doing, instead of following, she gives you you can either follow it by block, because it's a, or you can do it by daily, but I'm not doing the advent, so I'm doing it by block because it's not worth me doing the daily one. So this one is blush. That is for my Cordelia block, which is block 1. I'll show you what they look like in a minute. So the next one is light rose, which is 77. So blush was number 69. And then 9 and 10 is sweet orchid. And then 11 and 12 is amethyst, which is 58. So that one is 70. That's their code numbers. I've actually put them in order in here. So in the number 11 and 12 in the pattern itself, so the numbers go in the pattern for 24, is amethyst, which is number 58. Then it's denim blue, which is 6. Yeah. And then it's powder blue, which is 76. And it's pistachio ice cream, which is 74. And then it's pistachio, which is 65. I do like the colours. Sage green, which is number 4. And then forest green, which is number 78. So I've actually got them in the bag in the orders to go in. And then I've wrote down what orders they go in on the actual sheet. So that if I pick them up, I can put the 2 I need, or whatever, how many I need, in my bag. So I can just go. So they're living in that. Okay. So the first one, I've got them in here. So I've actually put down what block I'm doing with what I need. Open up, please. Why are you not opening? So my Cordelia block, I need 4 squares of undyed, which is the main colour. So I did my 4. So I didn't do any yesterday because I wasn't feeling well, but so I did 4 squares in number 1 and undyed. So they look like that. They're half squares. So I've got one more of this one to do. And then I've got to do colour. And I've got to do 4 of them with the undyed, and then 4 then with this colour. And then I can put that one together. And then my crochet hook, and I managed to get gauge first time, is a 2.25, no, a 2.75 mil crochet hook. So I was really pleased I've managed to get it in there. So I'm keeping all the bits in there, and it lives in this bag. So I'm not carrying the big one around, I'm just carrying what I need in there. Now I've got some Anna Green Gables cross stitch. I'm going to turn that into a bag, and then it will live in that. But I just haven't finished it. But like I said, it's all living in this at the moment. So this is ideal. It's nice and big. It just means I've got all the yarn together. But if I go anywhere, I can take that. So my plans today is I need to get this sock finished and work on the other sock. That is my main plan to get done. And then I want to I'm waiting for my advent. I have done some of it, but like I said, I've left it upstairs. And I might try and get a couple more squares of this done. But main thing to do is at the moment is working on these socks because they have to be done. They're a Christmas present for my husband. And I want the first one done. I'm trying to get them done by the end of this week. And then I can relax. And then I can finish the cardigan for my granddaughter. I haven't done anything on the body, but I've started the sleeve. I just need to finish the other front. But I have done a little tiny bit on the sleeve. And I would like to get this done. This isn't Christmas presents. If it gets done before Christmas, it gets done. It doesn't matter. Like I said, the main one to get done is that. But this bag is great. I can get quite a bit in. It's a decent sized bag. It's not too big, but it's not too small. It's quite a good little canvas bag. Right, for now I shall go. And I shall speak to you soon. But when my advent comes, I'll open some of it online. But I'm not going to be doing a daily advent. I've just not had time. But I shall go and I'll speak to you soon. I'll see you later.